Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Happy Thursday morning. We all know what that means. We're gonna get the natural gas report. It just came out. I'm gonna dive into it today in this video. I'm gonna talk about what it means, what we look like moving forward, and how I feel about the direction of natural gas. So in today's natural gas report, we were expecting a positive 79 billion cubic feet, and we actually got a positive 78. So expectation was really pretty close to actual amounts. Now with that being said, I just looked at the charts and I noticed on the 1 minute we got a huge pop in /NG. So UGAZ went higher this morning, so congratulations to all of you who jumped in just before the report came out. So the bulls are happy this morning, and that's exciting. The other exciting thing for the bulls is that September has been a warmer than normal September, so that is helping to push natural gas to the upside. The downside coming forward is that as we get further into September, the warmer weather's not going to be so bullish because we're in the shoulder season and we're expecting cooler temperatures, which then creates increased demand as people begin heating their homes. So we're in that weird transition period where the bulls could get a little before we transition and then possibly go higher. So that could mean a dip in prices before the push to higher prices moving forward. Now when we look at natural gas a year ago, billion cubic feet was in the high 60s, around 69, and now year over year, looking right now as of today's date, we're looking at a positive 78. So overall year over year, we have more storage right now, and that also adds a little complication to the mix. I'm super excited to shoot the video this morning because this is the first one we've put out since we hit 1,000 subscribers on the channel, and I have all of you to thank for it. So thank you to everyone who commented on the last video and who was congratulating me on approaching 1,000, and then once we pushed above, everybody's support was so appreciated. So thank you. Keep the comments coming. I love it. The channel's growing and everything is super exciting right now. So with that, why don't we jump into the charts? All right, let's start off today's video looking at the weekly natural gas report. So it's exciting. Today's Thursday. Happy Thursday morning to everybody. The natural gas report dropped and I grabbed it real quick and then looked at the chart and saw the pop. So we'll look at that as well on the 1 minute chart just to show you how crazy that was. But if we look at this weekly natural gas report for today, September 12th, 2019, you can see that we're showing increases in storage. In the East, the Midwest, the Mountain, the Pacific, everything, well, not the Pacific, but most things were increasing, and we ended up with a plus 78 billion cubic feet of storage. So overall increase. Now we move down here and we're looking at our working gas in underground storage. But we do have our 5-year maximum and minimum range, which is this gray swath that's moving through. You can see the high points and the low points. And then we can also see the 5-year average also snaking through there. So you can kind of see we're a little above the midpoint of the swath where we are currently. But we're also moving back up here to the top where we get up near that 4,000 billion cubic feet of overall storage. So the natural gas report did show increased storage, and now let's take a quick look at what effect that had on the markets. So I'm going to flip over here to the charts and let's just take a look at the daily chart on natural gas. So what we're getting is that pop. We've been talking about this all week. I've been putting out tons of videos about this, and we started to get that pullback with that topping tail, which was super exciting because this was going to say that DGAZ is about to go up, UGAZ is about to come down, and we were getting this nice topping tail, and then we got another day come in with the pullback. DGAZ continued to push up, UGAZ continued to pull back. So we were looking really good. Things were feeling nice in here. We're looking for that pullback to go longer. Now, we were red this morning. It was interesting. I've been watching the natural gas report and the charts early this morning, and what we had was, as you can see, we had a nice, just tame morning of just hanging out in here, and then you saw the natural gas report came out. It was interpreted as bullish, it ripped, and now we're back up here. So big push from the 2.5 area all the way up to 2.57, close to 2.58. And if I flip back to the daily chart, you can see what that's done for us. That's actually turned our day green. So what does this mean? This report, this could be a possible false reading. It's indicative of bullish sentiment. However, this was a big spike. So I would expect that we're going to get a little more of a pullback before it's time to go long. I'm going to hold steady on watching this 50 simple moving average. As it comes through, I want to see price action nearing or close to that 50 simple moving average before I'm going to go long. Right now, I'm still thinking that DGAZ is going to push up as we kind of trickle back down. Now again, just my opinion, just take it with a grain of salt. You know, we could always get another rip higher before we get that trickle down. But it just still feels a little too extended for me right now, so I'm going to really be watching it closely. We did have the natural gas report come out and disrupt a little bit of this stuff this morning. We were showing that nice continuation on the pullback. So I'm not sure quite how to read this, because this could be an effect where natural gas report pushes things up, it gets crazy for a while, and as you can see on, let's go to the 5-minute chart, you can see we've got some crazy activity, but my guess is that we're going to trickle back down. We're not going to continue in the same direction. It's just a feeling I have about it, just because I think the pullback needs to happen more. We had such an over-exaggerated rip to the upside because of Hurricane Dorian, because of the shorts who got squeezed. Everything's kind of been a little crazy right now, so I anticipate a pullback. That doesn't mean it has to happen, but it's what I'm watching for right now. So on this daily chart, I do want to see more of a pullback. I think we're still pretty overextended. If you look at the MACD, just to help give you a little more reference, not to base all your trading decisions on it, but just to give you more reference, you can see that we are still up on the overbought side. So I do think we need to revert back to the mean. That's something I like to talk about, is reversion to the mean, so that you're stacking probabilities in your favor. And I think once we see that, then we'll have a good buying opportunity to go long. And I think with the time it's going to take to work its way back down, we might be transitioning out of the shoulder season and possibly getting into sort of some colder fall weather, where people are then firing up their heaters and natural gas demand is going to go up, and then hopefully, well, likely prices will continue up. So I hope this was a helpful video. This was an exciting week for me. Natural gas has been crazy, so I love putting out all this content based on this topic. And then you guys came up strong this week. We pushed well over 1,000 subscribers. I think where we are now is we're closing in on 1,100 right now. So let's keep that going. Keep the comments going. I love the conversations that are happening in the comments section of this channel. So if you love trading UGAZ, DGAZ, or you watch /NG in the natural gas futures market, this video is for you, this channel is for you. Please comment, discuss below. If you have questions, let me know, and we'll see you tomorrow.